What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. In tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Team of the Year attackers going into packs today. The start of the biggest promo of the year is going to be happening today on the market and in FIFA Ultimate Team. So we're going to talk to you guys about how you can make coins today, but also throughout the promo, and kind of show you guys some trends and things you want to be looking out for over the next week and a half, 2-week period. So before we get into the video today, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So the first point I want to make, and I'm going to show you guys a couple things from FUTWatch here. We did get a bunch of things put in the code, players that are going to be, or packs that are going to be in the store possibly. You know, like for example, those 83 plus star player packs. That's something we saw similar to like in the Winter Wildcard promo. In previous promo when they've released lightning rounds, they've released star type packs. We could see something like that happen over the next couple days with lightning rounds. On top of that, we also have an 81 plus midfielders 11 pack, attackers, defenders. Wonder if that's going to be an SBC that drops sometime over the next few days as well. We do also have a Harry Kane SBC that's coming out today. And we have the Team of the Year design. And this, I will be honest, I don't think it's on the level of FIFA 20, but I do think it's up there as one of the better designs. So credit EA and their team. And also, actually, I think I have the full Team of the Year, or at least FUTBIN. If you go look at the popular players, they have the ratings here. And these cards are going to be good. They're decent upgrades, but they held back, I think, a little bit in some of the upgrades, in my opinion. I still think that Messi should get a 99 overall, being that he is the Ballon d'Or winner, but that's just my opinion. We need to talk about ways you guys can make coins today. Now, I think that there's going to be some panic before 6 p.m. UK today. And the thing is about Team of the Year attackers is they release those early before everyone else, because they're trying to get you guys to open your save packs, right? They don't want you guys to have those packs ready to go when the full Team of the Year drops. So what's going to happen today is if people do end up opening their save packs, which I do intend to happen, you're going to see cards in packs drop, of course, but you're also going to be seeing like rises on the market after content, because all of those coins that people are going to be getting from those save packs, they're going to then go onto the market and buy players. And the reason why they're going to go buying players is because when the Team of the Year attackers normally drop, that's for the top echelon type of FIFA player. The guys that have millions upon millions of coins, right? The top 1%. Most of this community is not going to be able to afford a Team of the Year attacker. So this day in particular doesn't really mean much to them. But for them, in their eyes, before the promo, they always think that they can pack a Team of the Year card, or they just want to have their coins ready in case what EA drops tomorrow. So I think you guys want to be monitoring panic on the market through icons. Also special cards though. And the special cards that I want you guys to be focusing on is Premier League and also Ligue 1. But Premier League more specifically, and the reason I say that is because if this Harry Kane SBC is decently priced, people will craft this SBC over the following like week or two, and people will link that Harry Kane up. So you're going to maybe see your English links going up in price, and you're also going to be seeing like cards in general, like for example, Lucas Moura, right? He's a card that, you know, can go up in general because he is a he's a card that people will use because, you know, there's coins coming onto the market over the next few weeks. He also gets links to other Premier League players as well. They're going to be in this promo, the Team of the Year promo, of course. The whole midfield is literally Premier League. So if you see maybe like some panic on this card tomorrow, I don't think you'll see panic on him, just because I think people know about the Spurs links, and he might stay a little up. But what you want to be looking at is Premier League special cards and League 1 specials over the next couple of days. These cards, if they drop before 6 p.m. today, I would be keeping an eye out. One of the cards I'd be keeping an eye out on is this Delaney card. And the reason I say that is because, once again, this card is going to get links to the PSG Team of the Year cards that are going to be in packs over the next like couple weeks. People will go buy links to those cards because if the majority of the Team of the Year is in 2 leagues, where do you think most of the people are going to be doing their upgrade packs? It's going to be in those leagues. So when they go and pack those Team of the Year cards, they're going to be building those specific leagues for their teams. So they're going to go out and buy players that link to those Team of the Year cards that they packed. So, I could show you any example from last year, but all you got to do is find special cards that are not really over invested in, because who knows? These guys may drop a slight bit in case there's a lot of overinvestment. This guy was a little bit cheaper earlier today. People are going to catch on that these cards can go up in price. The word is going to spread that people are advising these type of cards to be invested in. I remember a guy like Trent last year, right? We didn't really have that many right backs in the Premier League. And what ended up happening was Trent inform. And I'm going to actually show you guys this. I want you guys to actually see this on your screen, because I think it's a good example. Not only was the Team of the Year card too expensive, right? That's number one. But the other thing, and that's not the right inform. It's the, oh no, sorry. It was the Team of the Group Stage card. I don't know why. I thought I saw an inform requirement or inform card before that. But if you look in January here, right? This guy absolutely flies. He's 99,000 coins before Team of the Year, and he goes all the way up to 167,000 coins because his Team of the Year card is way too expensive, but also because he gets a lot of links to Premier League players that were in last year's Team of the Year. And it fits a requirement in a league that didn't have that many cards in that specific position. So I think today on the market, what you guys should be specifically looking at, not only to make coins today on potential rebounds, but just going forward, right? These cards that people are going to crave, I would be looking at cards that just, there's not that many in that specific league in that position, because then people are going to be forced to buy that card. Who else are they going to buy? They're not going to go out and buy non-rare golds. They're not going to go out and buy gold rares, right? They're going to be looking at special cards, because gold cards at the end of the day, unless you're the big four, are just boring. Even like, for example, my team, right? If I show you guys my team at the moment, I'm using Gold, Walker, and Davies. That's boring, right? And the reason I have this type of team is because I've been saving packs, I've been saving coins, right? But that's boring, having a Gold Walker or a Gold Davies, right? You want to spice it up a little bit. You want to have different colors in your team. You want to make it look nice. So people go out and buy special cards. So focus on that. If you guys want to, go to the player game performance on FUPN. All you gotta do is go to players here at the top and go to PGP. Then what you can do, and this is very simple, you can do this every single day. You go to Premier League, for example, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna order by games. You're gonna click it one time. All right, maybe go special card as well. So let's go to, you can go all informs, but you can go to all specials, right? And that shows you right there every special card that's been used the most. This card in particular. Now, the only way that these cards may drop is if cards come out through SBCs, right? If EA releases an SBC card, say for example they release a right wing flashback from the Premier League, that would make this guy Jesus drop a little bit, or any other right wing from the Premier League, like a Mo Salah, for example. So that's the only thing you really need to be careful of. But in this case, like if you look at this this card in particular, if you look at his card last year, I think if I go look at Generations, he had an 84 striker card. Oh no, that was FIFA 20. Let's go look at this card right here, his Road to the Final. Was this post Team of the Year? No, it wasn't. Alright, so you see this card in particular. What ended up happening? Team of the Year, 688. He goes all the way up to 1.2 million because of all the hype around the Champions League games. But he went up a good amount post Team of the Year. I think you guys should be looking at cards that, are really meta. People use them. This Onyeka is going to be really good, I think, as a lower budget option for a lot of people. So this is something that I would kind of monitor the sell-off on him today, because this is a good opportunity, right? If, for example, he's 45,000 coins right now, he's been 45k. The lowest he really had been was 41. Earlier, in January, he was like 36. He's up a little bit, but if I can get one right now at let's say 40,000 coins, I like this a lot. This guy's going to rise maybe like 10, 15,000 coins, because this is a lower tier CDM that people can use in their teams when they're just building Premier League squads in general. So I want you guys to keep an eye on that. I hope you guys kind of got that clear. I will be streaming today as well, so I can answer any market questions for you guys. We're going to open up some packs as well on stream, but there's going to be a lot of market, and there's a lot of panic. I think that's going to happen potentially, because if I remember last year, there was panic on the Friday or the day that we got Team of the Year attackers. For some reason, people panic sell because they think that they can pack these attacker cards, or because they want to have their coins ready for this biggest promo. I would just say that most people are going to open those save packs, or a good amount, and then they're going to buy cards back on the market, and just meta cards in general. So maybe a guy like Onyeka you don't see rise a lot today, but I think over the course of the Team of the Year promo, a guy like this may rise in price. If I keep going as well, like if I'm looking at other special cards in the Premier League, you know, for example, I'm looking at this Trent Rule Breakers, that could be decent. And like I said, as long as there's nothing that comes out as an SBC, right? Just keep an eye on that, because that could really mess you up. If it doesn't come out though, I think you're good. You're all good. You're in the clear, because these cards, we usually see a post-market rise after Team of the Year, and it's a really nice one on the top tiers, but the rest of the market kind of follows. It's a very healthy market after Team of the Year. So I think one of the biggest ways you guys can make coins during the Team of the Year promo is going out and buying cards, specifically in League One and the Premier League, because those are the leagues that people are going to be doing the League SBCs in, or the League upgrades, sorry. Those are the leagues that you want to be focused on in particular. And all you gotta do is just go to that PGP page. It'll show you who are the most used cards in the game. And like I said, you can go and buy a Sar, you can go buy a Jesus, right? But there's going to be even bigger money in some of the top tier cards, right? You know, maybe like a Rudiger, for example. Depending on the price of like a guy like Diaz, maybe really expensive, right? So guys like Rudiger, who's another center back, the Twanzebe as well as another card you guys want to be keeping an eye on, because again, Twanzebe is a very, very hyped up card in this year's game. His stats are incredible. And right now he's 177,000 coins. Again, though, look at this. He was 218,000 coins, and you have to remember that, guys. A lot of people over the last, like, 2 weeks, week and a half, have been selling cards, right? They've not been buying. So, because they've not been buying, this is something you guys want to be kind of keeping an eye out on. These cards are down right now. At some point, people are going to make the decision to go buy their teams back, because they've been, you know, look at me, for example. I haven't bought a team in, you know, in months. I haven't, you know, bought players for my team. So, that's a lot of people as well. They haven't bought teams in a while. They've been selling cards off. At some point, they're going to start buying this stuff back up, and it could happen as early as today for particular parts of the market. So that's one way you guys can make coins, in my opinion, throughout this promo. I had to do a long explanation of that, so I do apologize, but it's so crucial. There's such a big rise on special cards, like during Team of the Year and then after it. If you pick your card right and they don't release an SBC, you are good to go. Another thing I want to talk about, rares, okay? And the reason why I want to talk about rares is because they're inflated. Specifically, the League On, right? So if you take a look right now, these cards are like 1,000 coins. Expect these guys to be back in discard probably by the end of the weekend. Unless EA switch it up. They release upgrades today on Friday, but I don't see that. Upgrades should be coming out on Monday at the very earliest. So these guys, you guys can, if you want to make some coins, you go out during lightning rounds over the next like 2-3 days, get on bid, right? 650 coins, 700, all of that. You can make a good amount of coins off these. By the end of Team of the Year is when you're going to be looking to sell these cards, okay? So say, for example, you got that Doku at like 700 coins, right? You're not going to see him at his peak until probably the last 2 to 3 days of the Team of the Year promo. Because what happens is everyone sells these rares, right? But then the supply dries up. And after people are rinsing and doing the upgrades over and over and over again, you will then start to see these cards rise. So on Monday, you might see these guys go back to like, let's say 1.1k. But they're going to peak around 1.5, 1.6 most likely from my experience in previous years. So if you want, you could buy all these at 650, 700. You could sell at 1500 by the end of next week, right? That's another way you guys can make coins. And I'm just using League On as an example. You can do any top 5 league. You can do any rare, actually. And these will all rise. They're not going to be league specific, most likely. I think it's going to be a 4-4-2 formation, 45 chemistry, 11 rares in general. You don't have to go league specific, but if you want to, you can go League On, because that's what people may buy quicker, and you can make some profit in, you know, in a quicker time. So that's rares. I just want to quickly talk about that. we are going to be getting an objective today, so quick little point here. It's supposed to be a right-wing Italian card. If it's really easy to grind, just keep an eye on this Chiesa card. This is a really usable card in the game. A lot of people love him. Just keep an eye on like his graph. You know, if he's dropped a lot, you can pinpoint the bottom. And if he goes down a good amount, a good percentage, right? I think the guy's name is Verde because of the goal he scored or whatever this year. This guy's 200,000 coins right now. If he comes out, let's say this guy goes down to like 165, 170. Might be too big of a drop-off for a card that's super meta, has Juve links as well. Just keep an eye on that, in my opinion. I'm going to make a ballsy call, but like I feel like with the silver cards, I know the League SBC, some of them are expiring, but once the League upgrades come out and people are doing those over and over again, they should be doing the League, like the League SBC. And the reason I say that is because if, let's say, for example, I do 10 Premier League upgrades, okay? I have all of the gold non-rares and the rares that I need to go and do the Premier League SBC to get the 50,000 coin pack, right? Which I think people will be looking to go and do. Now, this expires in about, I think, 5 or 6 days, so I wonder if at some point they're going to re-release the SBC. You know, the MLS one and the Liga one, I believe they expired already today. If not tomorrow, they're going to be expiring. I wonder if they re-release these SBCs, because if so, the silver cards should rise with no supply, and the demand that people are going to be doing the Premier League SBC. So they've not actually, I don't think, no, they've not re-released them. So I wonder what they decide to do with that. But you have the Premier League that's 6 days away. You know, people are going to want to do this SBC to get a 50,000 coin pack to grind this. You also get a 15k pack tradable. You get a rare gold pack. The Premier League is really good value. So I think people are going to be able to do this SBC easy. They'll do this one for free. They'll do this one pretty easily. And because like what you can do is you can put 75, 76 overall non-rare golds, and you can do that SBC no problem. This is the one where you need bronze or silvers, and you need like just only one club throughout the whole SBC. So I think people will go out and buy silvers and bronze cards. So just keep an eye on that in case they drop today, or if they drop for whatever reason over the next few days. That could be an opportunity in the short term there. Another thing, icons, right? So top tier cards may drop a little bit today because of the Team of the Year attackers, right? When you get a Messi, when you get an Mbappe, and when you get a Lewandowski, the top tier market may get hurt a slight bit. But the market that you want to be looking at is the out of pack icons, some of the most usable icons in this game. So just like we did with Premier League, you want to be looking at icons in this as well. So we're going to go look all the way down, icons, and we'll start with base. We'll start with some of the most used base icons in this game, right? The most used one, you got Blanc. Then you've got Eusebio, which is quite crazy how he has 830k games when he's at 3.3 million. You have Baby Gary, right? You have Cruyff, you have Cantona, right? You have Gianfranco Zola. If you see drop-offs on these type of cards today, right, keep an eye out, right? For example, I think one that would kind of interest me with this would be the Baby Gary, right? This is a card that we've seen rise in the past as well, 830 to 885, when the market was quite healthy, like last week or something. Well, not healthy, but like he had a nice rise, right? He was 826 earlier. He's 773. He's back up to around 790. If you see like him around 700k or 710, you get something like that, I would buy it, because again, you're like 790k Gary. If he's the one being panic sold for, let's say, a Lionel Messi, the first day is going to cost 4 million coins. Nobody that panic sells this card is going to be able to afford that Messi. They'll go right out and they'll buy him right back up. Because again, what do people need to do today on Friday? They need to play weekend league. So there's going to be that demand for special cards, and there's going to be that demand for out-of-pack icons. Also in-pack icons too. Something you guys can do during lightning rounds today is the basic chem style filter for icons, right? Because these are icons that are being packed, and there will be a lot of like packs being ripped open today, not just save packs, but also lightning rounds. You just put your budget, say you go 1,000,000 coins, and you go basic, you go all the way to the 59 minute. It's a classic thing that I've always talked to you guys about when it comes to a promo Friday. If I were you guys, I would do this on the phone and I would do this on the web app. Just get you to the 59-minute quicker. On console, you just stand no chance with the amount of people that... Now, you do stand a chance, I think, in the morning before 6 p.m. UK time, if you're doing a filter like this, maybe not basic, but you're kind of playing around with the icon filter, because you can get some deals on icons that are potentially getting panic sold. If we don't get any panic tomorrow, then this is kind of useless information, but I think with the Team of the Year attackers, I think this market, you never know. So, I think that's all the ways you guys can really make coins today throughout the promo. In other videos, we're going to talk about the Team of the Year cards, how are they going to react to supply, and just other things that I think you guys need to know. But I think the brunt of the information has been done. If you guys have questions, leave them in the comments. I will take a look at all of them and respond if I can. But be on the stream tomorrow. You know, this is the start of a 2-week grind or week and a half grind where we're going to be putting in a lot of hours on stream and in the YouTube videos. So hope I could see you guys there. Thanks for watching the video tonight. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace.